Hi, Ian here, and we're going to have a look at acceptance and commitment therapy and loops today. Loops are a great way of drawing the struggle that we can get into. And to illustrate this, I'm going to be drawing the loop that I get into quite often when I'm struggling to get stuff done and I'm making up stories about what other people should be doing. So we're going to start with the thoughts, feelings and sensations that I might have around that, and I do have often. So thoughts that come into my head might be, how can I sort this out? Why are they doing that? When I get angry that people are doing stuff that I don't think they should be doing, but actually it's none of my business. And the struggle that I get into around what I should be doing, that struggle that if I'm doing X, then I think I should be doing Y, and it gets really frustrating. When I get stuck in those thoughts, I often feel overwhelmed, angry, frustrated. When all of those thoughts and feelings come along, I'll probably feel it in my body, and I will notice it maybe in my stomach or get headaches. What do I do when all of that happens? Well, I mostly sit on the sofa and often complain to my partner. And the result of that is I feel a bit better. So the short-term benefit is there. It does kind of help if I have a good whinge. Long-term though, it's not particularly useful because I still am getting nothing done, and my partner starts getting really fed up of me whinging to her all the time, and understandably so. So the consequence that has on me long-term is that I really start hearing my own negative self-talk. I talk myself down and I feel even more stuck. Now, this being a loop, you can imagine that just gets thrown in to the thoughts, feelings and sensations that I started with, and I feel even more overwhelmed, frustrated and anger. A good thing to do often when you're doing loops is naming your loop, and in this loop, I would probably call it's drowning my own loop. And the problem with it is that I'm stuck in the middle of it. When I'm stuck in the middle, it's impossible to actually see the loop for what it is. In ACT, what we would do is advise to stand outside of the loop and really notice what's going on. So one thing I have been able to do when I get in this loop more and more is to be able just to step to one side, take a moment and notice that I'm in this loop. That creates a bit of wiggle room, and it allows me to go and do at least one thing that I should be doing. And that might be getting into a piece of work, or rather than sitting there and complaining to my partner, just spending some nice time with her. I hope you found that loops video useful. If you want to know more about acceptance and commitment therapy, you can go and find me on iantomlinson.co.uk/ACT, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.